I don't know where to start, guys. I am so excited to be filming this video that I don't know where to start. So welcome back to my channel, guys. Today is a very special video because I feel like I'm getting, bitch, are you crying, Erika? Oh my God. I feel like it is very surreal to be telling you guys this, but let me just start the video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Erika, and today I'll be sharing some very exciting news with you guys. I feel like I'm feeling like a roller coaster of emotions because I feel like this is like, it's a very surreal moment, guys, and I've been putting in a lot of work to let you guys know and share with you guys that I have started my own brand. And oh my God, saying that just feels even more surreal than what it is. But this is what that video is about. I have started a brand, and I mentioned in a few videos back, like way back, where I had said that, I love the freelancing and being an instructor and all, but that was never my long-term plan. Now I love the industry that I'm in. I love being like a makeup artist and stuff, freelancing. I love all of that. But realistically, I never planned to, do makeup and be a freelance makeup artist and teach for the rest of my life. That was never my long-term plan. That was always just like a short-term plan. So I love it. It's where my heart is. I plan on sticking to the industry that I'm in regards to like doing Instagram, doing YouTube. I still plan on doing these things, but I have now started a clothing brand. So my brand is Sleek Lux. I'll be putting it right here. My Instagram is Shop Sleek Lux. Now, this name, I'm gonna tell you guys where I got the name, where I got the colors, what made me go with my logo and stuff. So with the name Sleek Lux, what made me pick that name was when I was thinking of a name of what I wanted to do, the first thing that came to my mind was I want to do something that is really sleek. If you guys know me, you guys know I don't really like print. I'm very basic, but I like how to explain it. I like very basic, clean looking things. Even when it comes to like cars, I've always said like I want a really sleek car, something that's just like very clean and nice. Does that make sense? So when I was thinking of a name, I was like sleek. I'm always saying sleek. Sleek was it, So I was like sleek what though? And I was like sleek clothing is not like, that just doesn't sound cute. And then I kept thinking about things and Lux came to my head. And not Lux as in L-O-O-K-S, but Lux as in L-U-X-E. And then when you Google the definition of Lux, I'll put it right here. It just went perfect with what I have, in mind for my brand. So me putting the word sleek and Lux together was just perfect to me. I feel like it literally hit and pinpointed what like my whole idea was for my brand. So that is where I got the name. Now that is, how I got that. Now how I kind of came with the logo and how that was, I wanted a very clean, sleek logo. Me going back to this whole like clean, sleek, just very, how to explain it, very professional and clean look. That's what I was shooting for. When creating the actual logo, I was very clear and very specific as to what I wanted. I just wanted it very very to the point is what I'm trying to say, guys. I feel like I'm so excited. I don't even know what I'm saying. Bear with me. But Sleek Lux was just what I wanted. So I just asked them to make it very basic and then just have the word Lux in bold. And in regards to the color, you guys know, love neutrals. I love warm tones, browns. Fall is me. So even like, look at my outfit. It felt right to do like a brown neutral shade. So we went with the brown and the white. And I also have like a black and white one, but it just felt perfect. And it felt like me to have a brown with white. So that is kind of how we came with the colors. And thank you to Once Upon a Time and Stuff. I'm going ahead and put their @ because they did make my logo for me. And it was like a very back and forth kind of thing because, guys, I was very, very picky. And if you guys have ever, seen some of my videos or stories on Instagram, you guys know that I always mention I'm a very picky and detailed person. And it's simply because I'm someone who knows what I want. And when I want something, I need it to be the way I want it, or else I'm not happy, you know? So it was like very back and forth, and they were so understanding. And I love that they, you know, kind of like bared with me, because I'm telling you guys, I made a lot of changes just back and forth until I was like, this is it. This is the one. So that's that, guys. Like, you know, I started a brand. It is a clothing brand. I'm actually wearing one of the items, and it is, hopefully we can launch by the end of this weekend. Today is, I'm going to be uploading this video on Tuesday. So you guys are seeing it Tuesday. I'm hoping to have it up by the weekend. And if not, you know, the first, or not the first week, but the next week of December, because Tuesday is December 1st, which is the day I'm, you know, making this video live. And I'm very excited, guys. I have put in so much work into this. Like, I hand it to you business owners, because it is a lot of work. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into. I did a lot of research before I even started, and I knew what I was getting myself into. But once you're already in it and you start, you know, going through it, it's a very detailed process. And I wanted to make sure that I did everything right. So even before I started doing anything like inventory or like the Instagram and stuff, I made sure I did all the back end stuff with everything to make my business very like legit, not just like, let me do this real quick, let me do an Instagram, let me start selling, and you know, it not really be how I want it to be. So I was very, very detailed in all of that. I did my research, and my research was, you know what, guys, like, this did not just happen overnight. This was not something I've been doing for like a month. I did all of this research back when I was pregnant. So I'll actually bring my agenda right now, and I'll show you guys the day I actually started researching everything. But that was way back when I was pregnant, and the only reason I hold it off on it was because I knew it was going to be a lot of work, and at the time I was pregnant. So I was like, do I really want to throw another, you know, task on my plate and not be able to be the mom I want to be, because I'm trying to be so ambitious and I want to work and I want to do all these things? Like, is that really what I want right now? And truth is, no, that wasn't what I wanted at the moment. So I decided to, you know, put it off until I had Alea, and then I could give my time to her and really focus on her breastfeeding and being a mom. And once I was comfortable, and you guys know I did hop back into working very quickly, but once I was comfortable, I finally started doing everything again. And I just started pushing. And it's been a lot of work. I also want to say thank you to my friends. You guys know who you guys are, who have been helping me, you know, along the way. You know, it's funny because in the beginning, I was like, I'm going to do this by myself and I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to ask for help. And doing everything by yourself, I didn't even ask my boyfriend for help. Like, it was all me. It is a lot of work, guys. And keep in mind, I do have 2 daughters. I breastfeed every 2 hours. I pump every 2 hours. I freelance, I teach, I create content for Instagram, I do YouTube, all those things. That is, if you guys saw when I went like on a rant on Instagram, when I was like, I'm stressed, I was crying about it because I was very overwhelmed. It was a lot. It was a lot on my shoulders. And I kind of hit a point where I was like, I'm stressed, I'm done. Like, ooh, what am I doing? And it didn't mean I was gonna stop. I knew I was gonna keep going. But that was the moment I was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to my friends and I'm just gonna ask for some help. And they were, you know, open arms helping me, and, you know, helping me the little issues that I had. And they're like, why didn't you just come to us sooner? Why didn't you ask for us and use us as a resource? And I was like, because I was very hard on myself that I really want to do it by myself, but it was hard. Like, I was stressed, guys. Like I said, I ranted about it on Instagram. I didn't say what I was doing, but I told you guys I felt like I was overworked, and I was. And I was barely getting any sleep. I was stressed. I was taking freaking Tylenol just to get my headaches to go away, and it was just bad. So now I'm in a place where I'm just like overworked, but I'm happy about it. I'm not, you know, I don't feel stressed anymore. I feel I'm in a good place, and I've just been pushing. My friends have been so much help. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. You guys know who you are. And I'm very excited, guys. I hope you guys like everything that I brought in. Like I said, I plan and I hope to launch by this weekend, if not next week. And I've been very picky, and I've tried to do the most to make this experience when you guys purchase something from my brand a very like beautiful and like just a overall great experience for you as a customer. So like packaging and stuff, although I won't have like certain things just yet because coronavirus, some of my things aren't coming in just yet, but a lot of things will be here. And I'm just hoping to be able to give you guys like a beautiful experience, even though I don't have all the things that I, want with my logos and brands, like not brands and my brand on some of the things. Hopefully you guys do enjoy and like what I'm able to give you guys at the moment. But I'm very excited to say the least. How to explain this? I didn't tell anyone. I literally just me and my boyfriend, and he has been the most supportive guy ever. It was just me and him, like me doing everything in the beginning. And then, when I hit that point, I was like, you need to start helping me, dude, because I don't know what to do at this point. But I didn't tell no one. The first person I told was my mom, and that was like just a few days ago. And then after that, I told my best friend, and my friends, some of my friends knew, and it was only because they were helping me and stuff. But I really wanted to just keep it to myself, not because I didn't want people to know, but because I wanted to work on it and tell my family and friends once I had it done so they could see what I was able to create. So that was why I was like holding it off, why I didn't share it with anyone. I just really wanted to, share it once it was done. But I'm just overall excited. I know I've said that so many times, guys, but it's just a very surreal moment for me. Now, if you guys are wondering, why didn't you do makeup? Why didn't you go and jump into the beauty industry? Because I'm already in this industry. Now, the reason I didn't do that was because it's not going to make me happy to launch a makeup brand. That is not my goal. I do want to launch lashes, and I will be launching lashes at some point. But in the beginning, that was like one of my thoughts. So why don't I do lashes? Lashes are not going to pay my bills. Realistically, it's not. It's not going to pay my bills, and that's not something I will be able to sustain myself with. So sorry guys, bear with the braces, but it wasn't just going to cut it. So that was why I did clothing. Now, it wasn't because like, oh, clothing is just going to pay it. I like doing fashion posts. I like, having fashion inspo for you guys like on IG and stuff. And I know you guys like those videos here on my YouTube channel, as well as, what I share on Instagram. And that is something that makes me happy. Like, I like getting glam. I like doing my makeup and getting on a cute outfit. It makes me feel good. And it just puts me in a better place sometimes when I feel like, oh my God, I feel like I look ugly today or things aren't working out. Getting in glam and dressing myself up does change my mood. So that was why I decided to do that. And also with the name, I didn't want to add like clothing or anything like that to it or boutique or anything. Because as I mentioned, I still plan on doing lashes and incorporating that later on. So I didn't want to have a name that made me specifically label myself to clothing or stick me with clothing, that adding lashes later on just wouldn't make sense. So Sleek Luxe, is very like, how to explain it? The name doesn't, pinpoint one thing. It's, you can have a lot of things. So when I add lashes later on, it'll go with the name. So that's a little bit about that. So as I was saying, I didn't want to jump into the makeup industry. It's not where I want to be. I don't want to be creating palettes or glosses or things like that. That's just not where I want to be. It's not going to make me happy. Now, my boyfriend had also, like a few months back when I was pregnant, he kept telling me, why don't you open up a makeup school? You're already doing it. You're already teaching. You're all about makeup. Why don't you do that? That's not going to make me happy. Now, I love to do makeup. I love to do all those things, but I like to do it on myself. I like to teach it for you guys. I like to do like tutorials on Instagram, tutorials here on YouTube, but it's something that's like a hobby of mine, and I love to do it, but it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to be an instructor for the rest of my life. I don't want to have a school. It's not where I want to be. Back when I was in college, I did at one point think I wanted to open up a school and do things like that. But once I started teaching and, you're in there doing the thing, I realized it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. It's cool and it's fun to do right now. I love my students. I love doing it right now, but it's not something that's going to make me happy forever. And it is a hobby of mine. It's something that I really love and enjoy. And I don't want to keep doing it to where I feel like I become unhappy. Like, this is something, when I come to my room, and I've always told you guys this, when I sit down here and I do my makeup, I take my time, not because I take forever. Now I don't take that long. Before, when I started, I used to take forever, but I take about 40-45 minutes to do my makeup. And I like that. I like to sit down and do my makeup right and it look good. And I like to take my time with it. It is like my happy place, it's just a very comfortable place for me. And I don't want to ruin that. So that was the reason I didn't want to just go into that industry, either doing schools, teaching. It's not where I wanted to be. And my boyfriend kept pushing, like, oh, I already started looking into locations where you can do it. And then, also coronavirus. I was like, how the hell am I going to do all that with a pandemic? Like, it's not even where I want to be. And I feel like he thought it was going to make me happy. But I was like, no, you have to understand, this is a hobby of mine that I enjoy. But it's not what I want to do forever. Like, I don't want to teach. I don't want to instruct and do all those things forever. So that was why I didn't go into that industry. And this just feels right. What I'm doing right now feels good. I love going in, and when buying my inventory, I love to see the clothes. I get excited. I feel like a little girl going into like a candy aisle, or like, when you go in the makeup aisle, you spend hours in a makeup aisle just looking at makeup. I like to do that. I like to go and see the clothes. It's a very I go see the things and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so cute. Like, this is me. I'd wear this. I know people are going to like this. Like, it's something that I like and I enjoy doing. So it just feels right. It feels like this is where I'm meant to be. And like I said, I still plan on doing Instagram. I'll still be collabing with other brands because my Instagram is separate from my business. I, as Muaerika 18 on social media, am someone else, not someone else, but like it's another job compared to doing a business. And I still plan on doing that because it is another source of income. I do make money on Instagram, and I've said that many times. So that is something else. That's another part of me, and that is another job of mine. And because I, like it and I love to do that, I'm not going to stop doing it. Here on YouTube, once again, it's another source of income. Erika 18 here on YouTube is another job of mine. So I like it, and I'm going to stick to it because both of these platforms make me happy. I love creating content for you guys both on Instagram and on YouTube. So why would I leave it? It's something I like to do and I can make money off of it. So still plan on doing that. But now I'm also going to be juggling, being a business owner. Now, am I still going to be teaching? Am I still going to be freelancing? Yes, for the moment. I am booked until next year, 2021 in December. So I don't plan on canceling on any of my clients. And as long as I have the time and all that, I'll probably still be booking. I might not be doing single clients anymore. Every now and then I do. Mostly I get groups, so I'll probably still only be doing groups. And I only do like singles if I've known them and if there's someone who regularly comes to me. But aside from that, I probably won't be doing just single clients anymore, unless, like I said, it's someone who is a returning client. As far as teaching, I still plan on teaching. Just as long as I can, and if, I hope and I'm speaking it into existence, my business will grow. I will do it until I no longer can. And I told you guys, and I've said this many times, I'm someone who likes to be busy. It makes me happy to be busy because if I'm sitting on my couch doing nothing, it frustrates me. It's something I can't do it. Then I'm like, what can I do? I start thinking of all the things that I should be doing. And so being busy is like, it's something that I've always been used to. So I plan on doing everything until I can. And once I no longer can't, then that is when, maybe I'll cut off the teaching. But as of right now, I still plan on doing it. But I feel like I kind of just told you guys everything. I'm excited, guys. I hope you guys are excited for me. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me, it's been 2 years that I've been on Instagram. This year in October, it was 2 years. So I appreciate all the support you guys have given me, all the support here on YouTube. And I hope you guys can also, support me and follow me on my journey with Sleek Looks. Like I said, I'm very excited. It's just a very surreal moment and I'm happy. I hope you guys know that this is where I feel I'm meant to be. So with that being said, guys, if you haven't already followed Sleek Lux, please follow us. It's going to be right here. I will also link it below on my description. Now, I do want to mention that the site is currently closed. I will not be opening it until launch day. So please sign up for our newsletter. That way you know when we launch. Follow us on our Instagram so you can keep up. And I will be posting all of our all of our product shots already. So, stay tuned on there so you guys can see what I'll be bringing in. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So here, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, drop me a comment. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video.
Hey, I look better than what I've been through.